most of us are familiar with GTA 6's first trailer, which is obviously the one from 2023 December. And this one is comprised completely off renders. It doesn't even tell us if it's captured on a PS5 or an Xbox or anything. But it's just a beautiful, nice trailer that we get to see. We get to see what the world was going to look like. Obviously, all of the characters are a lot more basic and simply rendered. But in total, like, the characters are just smoother, not as polished. The world is there-ish, but even like paintings and pictures are improved in the second trailer. But where the madness really kicks in is when we take you to that second trailer. Entering into that second trailer and actually exploring what the world has got in store for us, we've been told by Rockstar themselves that actually half of the trailer was as much gameplay as it was cinematics. For example, a shot like this easily could be a cinematic. That's obviously a cutscene where the characters are interacting with one another. This character comes over to talk to Jason on the roof. Jason coming down off the roof. Some were like, is that gameplay? I would argue that it's still just a cinematic bit of gameplay. It's a cutscene more so than anything else. But this trailer was captured on a base PS5, which if a next-gen Xbox comes out before next year, if a next-gen PS6 comes out before next year, that this console at the moment is the PS5 normal, not even the PS5 Pro, and it is capturing a gorgeous gorgeous quality of a cutscene. Like, that will be the cutscene that you see on your telly if you play the PS5 version of GTA 6's story. And I don't think the Xbox graphics will be much different, but depends on your screen, your monitor. Make sure you've got a nice 4K TV with a nice 4K HDMI lead in there as well. And try and get the Xbox Series X or the PS5 by this point next year. You've got a year to save up, and hopefully by Black Friday we'll see a sale in consoles, so maybe you guys can pick up one then if you haven't got one already. I picked mine up over COVID. Not many of them were selling over COVID, so I was able to pick mine up for a good deal. But yeah, this shot here, definitely Jason driving the car. People are saying gameplay. Could easily be gameplay. Like a cinematic camera, like how we have the horse camera for Red Dead. And I'm going to do some more Red Dead videos, maybe not like a necessary direct playthrough of Red Dead, but certainly playing Red Dead and recording myself playing, because you can see what features have carried over. Like the shop robbery sequence, I believe is 100% gameplay. Like that slap and that punch and the till was definitely gameplay. This driving on the highway is definitely gameplay. The way the characters in the first person camera angle, they did a big release of the camera angle being into first person for GTA 5. That wasn't there at launch, that came in the next gen updates. This shot of Jason working out, some people online have said that this is gameplay, but to me this kind of seems like part of like a montage cutscene. If this is gameplay, however, and we're in like a cinematic camera whilst he works out, amazing. This looks to me like at first it could have been a cutscene, but a lot of people are saying online that this is gameplay. Him in the store walking past all the pedestrians. If it is, that's amazing. This is like gameplay we've never seen before. Now, I know between now and next year, next trailer, we're definitely going to see a gameplay trailer be dropped, because we need to see car chases, gunfights, flying planes, swimming, motorbiking, fighting. We need to see all of it in gameplay only. Probably again captured on the PS5. Rockstar have kind of gotten in bed with Sony this year for GTA 6. Not the worst thing in the world, but I think it's not going to obviously damage Xbox in any way, but definitely the trailers and stuff will all be recorded on the PS5, I believe, at the moment. This shot here, could that be gameplay? I mean, to me, it looks more like a cutscene, but I can understand arguments where people would call that shot gameplay. It's very interesting. I want you to leave me the moments in this trailer that you can comment on that would really tell me whether this is gameplay or a trailer, like gameplay or cutscene. I really want you guys to tell me in the comments what you think you're seeing when it's on the screen. Like, timestamp it. You can timestamp on a YouTube video. So if this was at the 1 minute mark, you would press 01.00 and then write what you think, and it would timestamp in the video. This moment where he meets Lucia, we're going to talk about in the context video that we're going to do about the story predictions that I've got at the moment. But that shot, to me, feels very cinematic, cutscene. But again, some people have said, is that gameplay? I don't think that is gameplay necessarily. Sometimes in this trailer, if you really look at the faces, which is why I've slowed the trailer down for you, when the faces are hyper animated and hyper detailed, that to me screams cutscene or cinematic moment. But when the faces are quite neutral, like still polished looking and very nice, but neutral, that's when it's gameplay. Like when Jason was in the shop and he slapped the guy. Very neutral looking expression on his face. Right in this sequence right here, in the Rockstar Games Presents Hot Coffee sequence, that to me is definitely an animated cutscene. That is not gameplay. Don't be getting any Gooner ideas. This is not Gooner GTA 6. Goon Theft Auto. That to me, that shot here with the heist bit, that looks gameplay. I could believe you if you told me this was gameplay. That's really cool to think about, because that's also, this is not gameplay. But the heist was gameplay. Get your minds out of the gutters, okay? We've got to look about this, dissect it. See what I mean about the faces? Right here. Faces are very animated, very expressive. To me, that screams cutscene. Not neutral, not blank, not serious. That would say gameplay. This shot screams cutscene to me. So, you can kind of learn to see. But it's through that weird lens of, wow, this is the most realistic thing I've ever witnessed in gaming. And I think it will definitely draw that line between the most realistic thing that Rockstar or any game manufacturer has managed to produce. Look at the competitor, like Mind's Eye, which is a game studio that's comprised of a few old Rockstar devs and creators, and it looks nothing like this. Like, this is miles and leaps and bounds above of it. This is the first look, by the way, we've seen properly of a 2026 game confirmed. Like, there's a lot of steam behind getting this game to drop May 26, 2026. So, this is the first look at what 2026 games are going to be set to the bar of. So, after 2025's over and it's curtain call for that, we've got to see some big, voluptuous, shaky games. We've got to see some high-quality games, because if we don't, this game is going to take... it's going to take the game in leaps and bounds anyway, but it's game over for other companies, because look at this quality. It's phenomenal. And we can't tell in a cutscene whether it's gameplay or cutscene, and that to me screams quality. You can tell when a game takes you out of that gameplay and goes into that cutscene. The game that does it the best, probably for me, The Last of Us, Part 1 and Part 2, the remakes and the remasters, the God of War series, the two most recent God of Wars, Spider-Man a little bit, but a little bit shaky on the Spider-Man one, but those types of like single-player PlayStation games are really good at blending that, and I think Death Stranding 2 will be beautiful, and hopefully will blend their trailer cutscenes and stuff into gameplay all smoothly and nicely. But I don't think they'll do them as good as this. I'm watching this trailer right now, and if Rockstar hadn't have mentioned this, I would have thought this was all captured on cutscenes from the game. Little teasers of missions and plots and theories and events and things. Did not realise for 1 second I was staring at content that is gameplay. That to me is insane. And the fact that it blends so well, and it's not obvious, oh, of course that's gameplay, of course that's a cutscene. Because we can't make that differential with our heads, that shows me Rockstar have polished their stuff. And I know that's why they've pushed it back a year. I know they could have dropped GTA 6 in 2025, but I know Rockstar, and I know Rockstar thinks it's a much smarter idea to drop that game in 2026, because the links to GTA 6, the links to 2026, the links to the fact that this is what it is, and we're going to see all these different kinds of, fan theories and breakdowns like mine and other content creators doing GTA 6 videos. It's free marketing for the next year for them. And obviously we're going to throw a big party on the 26th of May this year to start that year countdown. And after hearing the conference calls, a lot of Take-Two Interactive's people are very certain that GTA 6 will not get pushed back next year. Obviously, I won't believe a word anyone says until I'm actually got hands-on with this game and I'm actually playing every little bit of it. I will not take a word off anybody. But all I try and do is report to you what I'm finding directly from Rockstar, the games themselves, and being that sort of link between you and the publisher. If you are very nice enough to let me be your GTA 6 news guy, I would really appreciate you hitting subscribe and dinging the bell, because I'm trying to get to as many subscribers as possible. And obviously, the more subscribers we have, the more guys get, more of you guys get educated on GTA 6 content, and the better it's going to be when it launches, because you guys can say, I was OG, I was here at the beginning, and then I've seen Tom talk about GTA 6 for a year, and then now, boom, it's here, we're playing GTA 6, and I know you guys are going to be gassed to be able to be like, I'm a day oneer, you're fake repping the badge, I was here from day one. So that's what I want you guys to be able to jump in on and subscribe early and get on the hype train, because when it's the 26th of May, we're going to be booming. And one thing's for sure, content creators are going to dip in and out of the GTA 6 hype. I'm going to be a long drawn out GTA 6 content creator. from literally like trailer 2 coming out. I've been regular with my content drops, and obviously I'm going to take breaks and do different videos too. We have other things to talk about, but I'm going to keep making sure you guys are well linked up whenever GTA 6 content drops. So let me know down below, what of this was gameplay, what of this was cutscene. Let me know the differences. Tell me what you think. Let me know. You be my detectives with me, and we'll decide in the comments what we think's gameplay and what we think's cutscene. But try that timestamp feature out, because it's really cool, and you guys should use it, because it's an easy way to actually show me the comment section that you want to talk about in the trailer. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. You're a bunch of legends, and I'll see you for GTA 6 content as soon as we get more information about GTA 6. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. Much love to your faces. Goodbye for now, and peace.
Switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia. Darling, I'm just so fed up with what does perfect even mean?